The NITI Aayog presented India's second voluntary national review on the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals before the United Nations. The report laid a roadmap to help meet India's commitments towards Agenda 2030. It said that SDG sectors would need an additional annual spending of 6.2 percentage points of GDP until 2030. Kriti Mishra brings us this report.
NITI Aayog Vice Chairman Rajiv Kumar presented India's second voluntary national review at the United Nations High-Level Political Forum on Sustainable Development 2020 on Monday. He said all countries must come together to convert the present COVID-19 situation into an opportunity for accelerating the progress towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. He said the role of international cooperation is more critical than ever before. He also highlighted India's response towards the COVID-19 pandemic under the Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme.
India has made significant progress towards the SDGs and the Agenda 2030. We have been able to lift 270 million people from multidimensional poverty. The law on the right to education promises education for all. The Prime Minister's housing program promises a roof over every head by 2025 and piped water to every home. Electricity has already reached all our villages. 80 million households have access to clean fuel, 110 million toilets have been built, 385 million new bank accounts have been opened. We have launched the world's largest health insurance program covering 500 million citizens. The JAM Trinity has enabled us to shift all the beneficiaries in nearly 480 schemes to direct benefit transfers.
Rajiv Kumar also released the India VNR 2020 report titled Decade of Action Taking SDGs from Global to Local, which is a comprehensive account of the adoption and implementation of the 2030 Agenda in India. The report said that realization of the 2030 Agenda calls for state-of-the-art reporting and monitoring tools to measure progress under the framework and enable course correction. The report also notes that while the COVID-19 pandemic has put forth severe brakes on the momentum of global economic growth, India is fast exploring ways of developing relevant sectors of infrastructure and industry, such as the pharmaceutical and health equipment sector. India is also revisiting existing business models in a post-COVID-19 world by aggressive adoption of artificial intelligence and technology-based products and services in education, health and financial services, among others. The report states that integrated health labs in all districts, including block level and public health units, will need to be set up to deal with future pandemics, adding that there should also be an increase in public health infrastructure.
VNR presentation and our report from global to local is also in line with the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. It recognizes the challenges brought about by the pandemic and locates the importance of building back better. The report also highlights our approach to convert the present crisis into an opportunity for bringing about sustained improvement in people's lives and livelihoods through collectivized solutions and partnerships.
The report highlighted that migration has always been the result of mismatch between quantitative and qualitative aspects of labor supply and demand. The report has pointed out that the recently promulgated One Nation, One Ration Card scheme is critical for enabling access to subsidized food grains across the country, irrespective of the place of origin of migrants. Poverty elimination, good health and well-being, quality education, clean water, affordable and clean energy, reduction of inequality, creation of decent work and economic growth are among the 17 SDGs adopted under the UN framework. Voluntary National Review serves as a basis for an international review of the progress of SDGs in a country. India presented its VNR along with other second-time presenters like Bangladesh, Georgia, Kenya, Morocco, Nepal, Niger, Nigeria and Uganda. Kriti Mishra's report for Rajya Sabha TV.